Morning everyone, Scott here, Kernow Physio, just outside of Weybridge. This is my first ride in 6 months. I've really neglected my fitness. One thing I've learned over the years is consistency is key. So I'm going to start off slow, nice easy rides for the next 3 weeks before I start pushing on the pedals. So little tips for anyone. Doesn't matter if you're a cyclist, rugby player, tennis player, you've been out of the game for a while, it's very easy to start training too hard too quickly. You increase the risk of injury, you lower your motivation. So first bit of advice, go really steady, pick yourself a few little goals. Currently mine is a bit of fat loss. Maybe set yourself a challenge. Can you do 100 miles in a week? Can you do 3 times 5k runs in a week? Little things like that. Start off slow. Second thing that's going to happen when you get back into training is it's going to feel really crap. You're going to feel pretty bad and rough. It's going to feel difficult, but it's a mental challenge to get through those first 3 weeks, be it any sport. Like I say, start building some consistency, getting a decent amount of sleep. I know if it's raining, which it is a lot at the moment down here, no excuse. Get out there, get some extra layers on. It's a mental mindset you've got to build yourself. Build yourself some mental strength. You neglected going out and training. I've accepted that. I'm currently riding through this country lane. I'm not going very fast. My breathing's slightly laboured, but that's cool. You get nothing for free in this life, and everything in life you have to work for. So be patient. So what happens if you do skip those steps? You skip the base training, the monotonous stuff. You skip the mental stuff, the mindset strategy. What happens if you go back too early? You're going to get injured. You're going to lack motivation because you're thinking about the past and what you've done. Just stop right now, everyone. If you've had time off, be it an injury or a life's hurdle, have to stop and start a complete reset. Too many times I thought, right, I've been injured or I've lacked motivation, I've neglected it, and I've not built the base. And I've not done myself any justice in a race or a particular event. It just leads to more neglect of your body and lack of motivation again. So be realistic with your targets, and if you don't, you're going to get injured. So think about the exercise dosage. Low intensity, high frequency. Build the consistency as well, and then reevaluate in 3 weeks' time. So another thing you got to think about is, where are you in your life at the moment? I'm in my mid-40s now, and I've ditched all my power meters, heart rate monitors, because it just gets you down. I remember the good times, the memories. I've raced against Mr. Wiggins, and I've had some really good memories on the bike. First pedal race and all these good memories, but just forget the numbers. Forget about what you can't do, be it a rugby player or footballer, doesn't matter. Just think about what you can do. Set yourself new goals. Very easy to get bogged down, and think about your current life situation. Have you got a personal trainer setting you 20 hours a week of training when you've got 3 kids at the moment, one of which is 6 months old, and you're only getting 2 hours a night sleep? I've seen that too many times as well. So always reassess, be realistic, be patient, focus on what you can do rather than what you can't. That's all you need to do.